And away we go. It is the Aftermath right here on BearcatJournal.com. Brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Galactic Fried Chicken. You can find Galactic Fried Chicken in Dayton, Kentucky. They are just down the street from Newport on the Levee. Same exit. Just go the opposite way, and you will take yourself right to Galactic Fried Chicken's front door. They've got the best fried chicken in the city, the best chicken tenders. Love the dunkers. Great fries, coleslaw. The fried pickles are amazing. If you're a big deviled eggs fan, you can get your deviled eggs fix at Galactic as well. And the Galactic sauce is out of this world. They're open now 7 days a week. So get to Galactic Fried Chicken Monday through Sunday and get the Galactic goodness. All right, Aaron, let's get to it. 88-51, Cincinnati wins over Alabama State. Jizzle James returns. Baba Miller has maybe the best game of his career. All in all, a pretty good night for the Bearcats who, let's be honest, Aaron, they needed a pretty good night.
Yeah, it was honestly, I found it a little almost boring to watch, even with all the Baba Miller dunks. Even with all the Baba Miller dunks, it was never. I don't know. It was fine. I had it on. I watched it.
With as bad as things has been, we are not going to take a big win and go, I was bored. Come on. Yeah,
I was bored. What do you want? I mean, it was defensively. It was they got things on track after about the first 10 minutes.
I figured it out. You know why I hate fans? Because I do this with you. You make me hate fans. I want to see this team's playing like shit. I want to see them play well. And then they play well. I was bored.
I want somebody who tells me what I want to hear. Blah 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 blah. Rabble rouser.
If you wanted to see something, you wanted to see your team play well. Like you want to see your team play well, and then they play well, and you go, well, not like that. Come on,
play like that against a team worth a shit.
They didn't play a team worth a shit tonight. That's not their fault.
It's not my fault that they played Alabama State and I was bored. Do that against a team worth a shit.
Carry on.
Defensively, though, I thought they got things on track about 10 minutes into the game. Offensively, it's kind of when they got things going as well. The three ball never really got going, although they made 70% of their free throws, which is a drastic improvement, which is absurd. But that was
they were at like 90% for a while. The second half ruined them.
I appreciated the fact that they clearly had a concerted effort to work things down into the paint quite a bit. We even saw Sean Abayev start to make some moves into the paint. We saw Jizzle immediately go into the paint, which kudos to him, coming back and looked about as efficient as maybe we've ever seen him. Not just shooting, but also making the extra pass and not looking to shoot first. And maybe that's part of trying to figure out where you fit in with this team, not wanting to. This is not his team. I think that's crystal clear. This is just not his team. Not yet. Not by any stretch. And it looked like that. But Baba Miller had 9 dunks, I think they said. Yeah. And they were, 5 of them were probably highlight reel dunks. So that was good. I was surprised to see Jizzle already at 20 minutes. I think that's.
I don't think that was the plan, but I think he's playing well, so you leave him on the floor.
It was also Alabama State, so if you're going to get him some run and try and get him acclimated to playing again, this is a good time to do it. So, yeah. 1 of 7 from 3, though, for Sean Abayev. Not great. 1 of 9 for Kirk Risa. And I didn't think Kirk Risa's looks were bad. He just can't get it to fall, man.
No. It's safe to say it's in his head right now.
Sure. It looks, I mean, it legitimately looks like there is a cover on the hoop when he's shooting. It's crazy. Yeah, Alvin catching lobs. That was something I did not have on my bingo board for tonight.
What did you have on your bingo board?
I beat Alabama State. That was all of the it was a full cover. By 2. Just win. Like you don't have to. I was happy they won by 37. I hope
you'd have been mad if they won by 1, but 2 is okay. 1 insufficient. Yeah. 2
miss me with
all
that. Right. But I hope Brent made some money tonight. If you're gambling this one, Brent, you're such a degenerate, and we really should start considering calling that 1-800 number for you. But I don't know. I mean, you could tell that they played, especially again after about that 10-minute mark. They played with like an extra energy that we haven't seen. They actually got a lead and played with a lead and looked like the dominant team. And they have not really done that even in these bye games.
The thing being, Aaron, they sustained it. They've played plenty of 10-minute stretches where they've had energy. And then all of a sudden it just vanishes, right? Like the Georgia game, first 10 minutes, great energy. After that, it waned. The Louisville game, first 10, 12 minutes, great energy. After that, it waned. The Eastern Michigan game, that stretch in the second half where they came back, great energy. But the rest of the game, no. So yeah, it was good to see tonight that they continued to play hard on defense. They continued to push tempo. They continued to sustain the effort. It wasn't just like, okay, we're here to put forth 10 minutes of effort, and then when we're done, we're going to pack it in for the next 30 minutes. That's been a problem with this team all year.
Yeah. We've talked ad nauseum about it, and it's been probably one of the more frustrating things, and rightfully so. I think you should expect your team to be able to play with a lead, and when you build up a lead, continue to keep your foot on the gas as opposed to try and coast to the finish line, especially when you're only, 10, 15, 20 minutes into a game.
Yeah.
You've got to learn how to play with a lead, and tonight it didn't look like they played with their food.
Correct. I agree. Did Buck get hurt? Yeah, his back was acting up. They tried to go, but then he went out there. I think you could tell he didn't have the normal juice, and then decided to just pack it in for the night. Which on the night that's another reason, probably, Aaron, why did Jizzle play 20 minutes? Because Buck played 3. Like, I don't think they had that in the math on how many minutes Jizzle would have played tonight.
I don't think they had Keyshawn Tillery playing 9 either.
Yeah, that also impacted Keyshawn Tillery's minutes.
Right. So, and probably, truthfully, Jordy Rodriguez's minutes at 11 as well.
Well, that was probably more Tyler being out and spreading out some of those minutes. He played some at the 4, trying to cover, some of those minutes. So, yeah, I mean, you're down a couple guys. The minute distribution is probably going to look a little funky than, what you expected.
Just be careful with that F word.
Funky?
Not in a funk, just funky.
No, just funky. Yeah, funky. It's different. Funky.
I don't know what stood out to you today. I mean, I guess we could talk 13 of 13 dunks, 9 of 11 layups. So you were 22 of 24. That's always good.
Look, that's been a major problem over the last couple games, especially Georgia and X. They were bad from 2. That was stop shooting 3s. Well, they're shooting worse from 2. So, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. So yeah, that's an important part of this team being successful. It look right now, not a great. They're the worst team in the Big 12, shooting twos, shooting threes, shooting free throws. Maybe the biggest thing tonight, Aaron, 7 turnovers instead of 17. That's probably another reason things didn't look as choppy offensively.
25 assists to those 7 turnovers as well. That's a much better ratio than what we've been looking at of late.
Yeah. The assist numbers have been fine. Like they're one of the better assist percentages in the country. The problem is they turn it over 17 times. So if you get 20 assists to 17 turnovers, it sucks. Now, if you get 25 assists to 7 turnovers, great.
Ben asked in the chat, is the Jizzle Buck beef squashed? Is the team all on the same page? Terry Nelson actually talked about that. Terry Nelson talked about it on the broadcast. He said that Day-Day, Jizzle, and Buck were all actually on the court doing shoot-arounds before the game, and he said they kept hugging each other. He made it sound almost weird that they kept hugging each other. I don't know why he phrased it exactly that way, but I raised an eyebrow when he said it. I'm like, what are you doing, Terry?
Yeah. What's up with the shot doctor? Look, man, guys still have to go out and make shots. If you get wide open shots, which a lot of the shots tonight from 3 were wide open, the guys that are historically pretty good shooters need to make the shots. Maybe it's on the guys that are shooting the ball. You think? Maybe.
I will say I don't love more than 50% of your shots being threes.
Yeah, I think a lot of that, though, came late when they were up big. I think they were kind of just chucking over that final 10-minute stretch. They weren't doing they took a lot. Like that's not to say they didn't take a lot, but they weren't trying to get the ball to the rim with the same veracity that they were through the first 32 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah. I don't recall in that last 10 though, Kerr Kriisa of his 9 threes taking any in that stretch. Maybe on the floor
much. Yeah.
Maybe one.
No, but look, that's a guy that's a career 35+% 3-point shooter. He's getting wide open looks.
They look good. His 3 ball truthfully looks better than Celestine's. And I know Celestine's dealing with the back thing, but it looks prettier.
Celestine looked flat again tonight. Like you can tell when his back's feeling good and when it's not just by the arc on the ball. I saw it in the pregame shoot around sitting with Keegan. His shot was flat tonight, and that played out in the game. He didn't have the normal when he's got good arc on the ball, he shoots it at a really high clip. When it comes out of his hand flat, I don't know that I've seen him make one.
He's made 1 or 2, but it's not great.
No, I mean your margin for he's shooting line drives at the rim, Shaq Thomas style,
Mustafa Cham style.
Cham has huge arc, like unnecessary arc on his threes. I thought he was going to bank in the one that he took today.
I guess maybe more percentage wise, they're about the same when he has no arc.
The shot reminds you of Bishop. I could see that a little bit. No, I don't think Kerr's foot injury is affecting his shot. Josh Reed arc, that's a lot of arc. That's a lot of arc. Make it rain. Okay, P. Crawley, if you sit Celestine, Buck, and McKinley, you have like 6 guys on the team. You have to have guys to play.
You have 9. You have 9. I was counting. You have 9, and that means that after Day-Day,
and one of them's Halveen.
Well, after Day-Day, Abayev, Kerr Kriisa, Baba, Cham, and Jizzle, your next 3 guys off the bench would be Keyshawn Tillery, Jordy Rodriguez, and Halveen Zella. You'd almost be playing Oklahoma State style, 6 deep.
I heard Chad Brendel can put a jersey on. I don't know who that is. Never heard of it.
I saw somebody tweeting today about Chud Brendel. So those muskies.
Xavier fans love that one.
Those muskies.
Yeah. What does West see in Abayev shooting? They need somebody to score. 30? Who else is going to score on this team? Maybe you see a little bit less of Abayev now that once you get Jizzle back in a full rhythm, but somebody's got to take shots on the perimeter. We're just a limit. Like we've eliminated now. Now we're down to 5, Aaron. Abayev's not allowed to shoot. We're sitting Buck, Celestine, and McKinley. We're running out of guys.
I think the problem with Abayev is you're getting to 7. You're getting to 1 of 7. If you're starting off 1 of 4, 1 of 5, you need to start to drive more. Quit it.
And he did tonight. He just still took too many
a little
threes.
bit. Well, and because he started to get back into that whole, because he got fouled once on the 3. He thought he could do it every time again. So he's out here flopping around like a fish every time he gets fouled. And look, you can get away with it once or twice, but you can't do it every time, man.
Yeah.
Pick your spots.
He loves the step back. He loves
that's fine.
He loves the step back like Landers love the pump fake up on the tippy toes and relocate, except Landers shot like 70% on that 3, and Sean shoots like 7% on the step back. If he would just eliminate the step back, the dribble, step back 3 that's guarded with the defense in place, you're probably not going to get a rebound. Like, I would like to see less of those. Agreed.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know. We're agreeing an awful lot. Winning is weird.
But anytime you get a guy go 11 for 12 for 26 points and 14 rebounds, you got a pretty good chance to win.
Well, 9 dunks will do that, though. He went almost all of his dunks tonight were going up 2 hands. That behind the back pass that Jizzle had was honestly probably prettier than any of Kerr's behind the back passes he's tried to make.
Well, he had the one like in the first game.
And
where he dropped it off to a trailer it was very similar to the one tonight, but that's about it. Where's Bryson? Who the hell's Bryson?
I don't know.
Bryson Spell? Infamous John Brandon recruit, Bryson Spell? Is that who we're talking about?
Deep cuts. Deep cuts.
Yeah, Bryson Spell. I don't know where he's at. Generally, Bryson Buckingham, sorry. Generally, they like to redshirt the walk-ons their first year, if possible. So he hasn't played all year. So I wouldn't expect to play him this year. Yeah.
I forgot he existed.
How long till Jizzle starts? Sunday? I don't know.
What a weird year.
Yeah. He's a freshman walk-on. What a weird year. Very, very weird. That's the biggest thing tonight, and I'm sure we'll get to this more when we get to the stats and stuff. But Jizzle did look like a different person.
I've never seen him play that much team ball, honestly, ever. And
he only took 2 of those 18-footers.
Yeah.
He made 1.
Yeah.
The very first time he touched the ball, he came off a screen, and boy, he wanted to. And then he backed it up, and he made a pass. I think he made an assist. But yeah, he wanted to. But more downhill, because this team can't get to the rim outside of Jizzle. Day-Day's okay with it, but he doesn't get to the paint under control, in position to move the ball or make a shot. Jizzle is your best option to do that. The problem with him has always been he gets there and then he fades away. So he'll get to 8 feet and ends up taking a 12-foot fadeaway jumper. It's a bad shot. He didn't do a lot of that tonight. When he went to the rim, he either sprayed it or he tried to get to the rim and finish. Yeah, his first attempt was top of the key. He wanted to do one right before that, and he didn't. And then the next one, he stepped right inside the three-point line, got to 19 feet, his heels basically on the three-point line, and missed it. Look, P. Crawley, Kerr Kriisa has been in college basketball. I think Sean Kilpatrick was a senior when Kerr Kriisa first played college basketball. It's kind of a joke, but not really. If he was going to be a driver, we would have known that a long time ago. The new Jizzle haircut, it's 10% and 3-point percentage. I'll take that. He took good ones.
Wide open, in rhythm, yes. They were definitely good looks. Probably because the other team hadn't scouted for him at all.
Yeah. Tyler, we're not doing the what do they got to do between now and February. No. They played one good game against Alabama State. Let's take a deep breath. Let's see what Sunday looks like. And then maybe we'll go from there.
I'm not even ready to what do we got to do to see Wes back here next year yet. I'm not anywhere near any and all of that.
I wonder if Wes heard all the boos at pregame lineup. No, he's probably I think he's deaf. I think his ears stopped working. Yeah, I see him. Come on, guys, be better. Can we the chat? The team played better tonight. Can the chat be better? Can we step our game up? We're in post Georgia blowout mode, and we need to step our game up. I'm calling a timeout. We're gonna huddle. We're gonna step our game up, guys. We got to pick it up. We're slacking. We're getting a little lazy with our conversation.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's easy. Win 80% of the remaining games in the Big 12. Easy peasy.
He just wanted to make the joke, and I appreciate that.
No, I'm this one. It's easy. Win 80% of the remaining games.
I hadn't even made it there. I was still laughing at pre and post Jizzle.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm still a 16-year-old.
All right, let's go through guy by guy. Come on.
All right, we'll start off right at the top because it was definitely his best game as a Bearcat. 26 points, 11 of 12 from the field. We call that efficient. 1 of 2 from 3. Glad he only took 2 of those. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. That might be his best percentage this year. 3 offensive, 11 defensive, giving him 14 rebounds. Baba Miller, 1 assist, 1 foul, 1 block, 1 steal, 27 minutes played, plus 37. Let's go.
Plus 37 is good.
It's the opposite of minus 30.
Here's the reality, Aaron. We've seen it in the Xavier game. We've seen it in the Georgia game. We've seen it in the Louisville game. Stretches without Baba Miller, this team is just rough. It's rough.
Not great.
When he is on the floor, his ability to rebound, his ability to get the ball and go off of those rebounds changes how this team is able to function offensively. He's just as he's the straw that stirs the drink, if you will.
I like that.
Like, that's who he is for this team. He's their best player. He doesn't always have to be their best scorer night in and night out. But all of the other things that he does, the problems he causes with his length on defense, his ability to recover, his ability to be a factor on the defensive glass,
Offensive
Um,
glass, well,
the offensive, I mean, he's not as good. This is not a great offensive
it
rebounding
finds
team.
him though at times. Like
It
the
does.
ball just because he's so tall and it seems like he's always at least in position.
Oh boy. They're all worth 2 points. I just it's such a more aesthetically pleasing team to watch when he's on the floor and playing well. They miss him in a big way. I mean, that was really the death knell in that Georgia game when he acted stupid after the block, the foul call, got the technical. All of a sudden, he's got 3 fouls and he has to go to the bench, and things just kind of fell apart.
By the way, that was about as critical as I can remember Wes Miller being in a post-game press conference where he talked about Baba kind of and what happened in the Georgia game and how he kind of had to get after him. Like he doesn't usually
What, the hostage
criticize.
video?
No, tonight when he was
Oh.
criticizing, you just wanted to make the joke. Again, I appreciate it. But no, when he was talking tonight about how he had to kind of talk to Baba about the way that he carried himself and how that's unacceptable. Like we don't usually hear Wes Miller critique his players, certainly not singling anybody out the way that he did tonight. So I hope that's a step that we're moving into that direction because it's okay to be critical when there's reason to be critical.
Yeah. And sometimes you gotta be a little tough on your guys. Sometimes you gotta send a message. And I think that was, necessary. And obviously it was a message received from Baba.
Yeah.
They're just such a different team when he's on the floor and playing well. I mean, I can't stretch that they were playing well this year, Aaron, mainly because there's been so few of them, but I can't remember a stretch that they've played well that Baba wasn't
Involved.
a significant part of it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So, I mean, 11 of 12. He's not going to get 9 dunks in a game the rest of the. I'm going to predict now that's going to be his last 9 dunk game of the season.
Well, I hope you're wrong.
Me too. That's a lot of dunks in a game.
I'd love for him to have 9 dunks against Utah.
But what we appreciate, Aaron, he tries to dunk it every time he can. How many times have we talked about just dunk the ball?
Well, not even just that, but you're not trying to go up soft with it. You're going up 2 hands. You're making sure you make the flush and let's go. And that kind of stuff's contagious, I think.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along.
The best Bearcat NBA prospect in a Bearcat uniform since Tari, Rob Banks. Rob some fucking Banks. Jeez.
Moving on.
Disrespect. Rob Singh doesn't know anything about anything. You're right.
His first game back, he's number 2 on the list in points scored. Jizzle James with 16, 6 of 9 from the field. Nice. 3 of 5 from 3. Made his only free throw. 1 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, giving him 4. 2 assists, 2 turnovers, no fouls, by the way. 1 steal, 20 minutes played, plus 16.
It was a great showing. It was efficient. Like that's what's the biggest thing we have talked about is our issue with Jizzle. Not efficient. He's a 2-point, he's a long mid-range jumper, merchant. He doesn't take good threes, contested threes. He's not a guy that looks to facilitate, enough for a guy that has the ball in his hands as much as he did. I didn't feel the ball stuck tonight with him. Nope. I thought he kept it moving. He got downhill. He passed out of it, made plays, scored points, hit some threes, took good shots. I have nothing negative to say about the way Jizzle James performed tonight.
Humility is a good look on him. I don't know. I thought that this was his best team performance that I can remember. I hope that continues, because if this is the version of Jizzle James that we're going to get going forward, I think that it's a huge boost to this team, especially in some of those offensive lulls where it felt like at times Bob Miller was the only one who could do much of anything. Now you've got him, Day, Jizzle, Abayev. Maybe Abayev doesn't have to shoot or feel like he has to shoot so many threes because you have Jizzle James, especially if he's taking good looks as opposed to just chucking it up there and having a Kobe Bryant style, 4 of 16 for however many points. I don't know. I liked what I saw tonight.
Still couldn't get through screens on D. He's never going to do that, Wolfie. That's probably never going to be something. He's done it for 2+ years. I'm not counting on him to continue to do that. I'm not counting on him to continue to be wildly efficient. But really, with the way that the kid played, with everything he's been through, he makes his comeback, and you're going to jump in the chat and complain about he couldn't get through a screen. I thought we just had this talk that we were going to be better tonight. Look, guys. We got 18 Big 12 games coming up. We got Clemson on Sunday. We might not get to be happy in this conversation here a whole lot going forward. So, damn it, we're going to be happy tonight.
That said, he's not wrong. All right, we'll move it.
3, break.
Move it right along. Sean Abayev, 13 points tonight. The opposite of efficient is 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. 1 offensive, 5 defensive, giving him 6 rebounds in total, 5 assists, 2 fouls, 23 minutes played, plus 38 to lead all Bearcats. While he did not shoot well, at least he did some of the other things. 6 rebounds, 5 assists. That's not
no turnovers. 6 of 10 from the line. He was good from the line early. Bad that missed some in the second half. But he's got to be more efficient with his shot selection. He's got to, when we get into this, like I just said, look, there's 20 of 20 games coming up that are not going to be easy to win, including Lipscomb on the 29th, because they're pretty good.
Took Duke to the ropes.
So we got 20 straight games coming up that things are not going to be easy for who this team is. So he has got to be more efficient. He has got to be more in that 33% from 3, 45, 50% from 2 range. If he can do that and mix in, the rebound numbers have steadily been in that 5, 6, 7 range. I think that's really good for him, Aaron. That's where I'd like to see him. The 5 assists, take that all day. He was good in his role when he was facilitating and not hunting his shot. But the shot selection still has to get better.
They took him close enough to the ropes. You know what I'm talking about. Keep it moving here. We'll go 9 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 free throws, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 fouls, 20 minutes played, plus 22. Day Thomas. I'm a little nervous that his shots were down tonight. Obviously, you had some guys chucking an awful lot up tonight.
Damn it, Crutchkin. Damn it. I was going to make the Schwarber joke, and I didn't get to it. You beat me to it. I was going to make the Schwarber joke.
But Day was efficient again. It seems like he did take a step back as the facilitator. He took a step back. I mean, he only played 20 minutes.
He didn't have the ball in his hands a ton.
at all, just in general.
Yeah. Got it. He's your most consistent, most reliable guy. He's got to demand the ball a little bit. Fortunately, Teeth, I don't think it's going to be a serious thing with McKinley.
Every time you address him as Teeth, it's the funniest thing to me. I don't know
why. Hopefully he's back soon. I don't think it's anything structural. So hopefully he's back soon. But yeah, front court starts to get real thin if you take Tyler McKinley out. It's okay, Kretschkin. I forgive you. But I was going to make the Schwarber joke, and you took it from me.
I thought he was apologizing for the joke he made right before that.
I know. He was not apologizing for that one.
Couldn't help himself. A lot of those day points were in the second half. All of them, actually. All 9 of them were in the second half, Ben. So, yeah.
Yeah, he was very almost non-existent in the first half. I don't feel like I saw him I think I saw him have the ball more than 30 seconds the entire first half.
His stat line in the first half was 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 2 assists, 2 fouls, 10 minutes.
Yeah. It didn't feel like he touched it much.
Still plus 22 with him out there. Crazy.
Yeah.
Mustafa Cham, 9. Go ahead.
I was just going to tell Kretschkin we all need help here.
We're on
that's
the
what
same
bonds
page.
Us all together.
You're making the jokes that we're thinking about. We have a show to do, bro. Mustafa Cham, 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. He hit his only free throw, 2 offensive, 7 defensive, giving him 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 fouls, 2 turnovers, 4 blocks, 24 minutes played, plus 21. Chad, do you think when Baba Miller's on the floor, Cham doesn't feel like he has to rebound as hard?
No, I think he does more like boxing out. I think he does more like space eating when Baba's out there so that Baba can just go get it. And then when Baba's not out there, he's a little bit more aggressive hunting rebounds.
Letting Baba take advantage of the height advantage.
Well, yeah, I mean, Cham's the biggest guy on the floor, so if he can clear out a body or two, then generally Baba can go get it. Although 17 offensive rebounds for Alabama State, I didn't love that.
Well, I guess maybe I need to taper my expectations if that's the case, because I've been wanting him to start putting up these double-double numbers, and if he's being asked to do things like box out as opposed to go up and get it, big fella, that's a different story. It's not going to show up on the stat lines as you're looking at them. I feel like I still think he could be more aggressive rebounding.
I agree.
But I just
but you don't want both of those guys crashing into each other.
I'm just trying to wrap my mind around why the stat lines look the way that they do after watching the games and trying to assess what it all is. I don't know. I just, like I said, I want him to be more aggressive. I think that he's probably leaving some on the floor that he could be getting.
I think on the offensive glass, I don't mind him clearing out space on the defensive glass for Baba to go get it. You're 7-2. Like, go get a tip. Like, get your hand on the ball. Get it in the bucket. He's not overly strong. So I'm not expecting that from him. But I do think on the offensive glass, like, they need him to be more of a factor.
It just seems that it seems offensively he tries to volley it out when he's going up for the rebound. He's not going up 2 hands to try and get the offensive rebound. He's trying to kick it out to somebody else who's hanging out around the arc.
Which the problem with that is when you play good teams,
just see how it feels.
When you play good teams, they are going to anticipate that, and they're just going to grab it and go. You're going to tip the ball to the 3-point line, which is just facilitating a fast break. Like
Correct.
we saw that against Georgia a couple times, it feels like, where he kept the ball alive, but then Georgia just got it with a head of steam and straight to the rim on the other end. I'm 48. I don't play that game anymore.
You guys are all children. I love it.
I quit that game a long time ago.
He's lying.
I was with Kelly for 23 years. I'm not lying.
I'm not getting into that conversation.
Good.
We'll keep it moving. Halvin Zella, 7 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line, 1 offensive rebound, his only rebound, 1 assist, 2 fouls, 1 steal.
I do want to say this about Chom. Twice tonight, the ball went in and he kicked it back out. That's new. We haven't seen a whole lot of that. Usually when it goes into him, it has been going, although tonight it felt like the one, like, you know, when you go to the carnival and they got the moving backboard?
Yeah.
It felt like he was trying to shoot at the moving backboard. He missed it to the left by like 6 inches, anticipating that the backboard was over that way. But the one was the Baba 3 to open the game. Opening possession, they get a duck in, a good seal by Chom. He catches it, kicks it to Baba. Baba makes the bang down 3 right there out of the gate. That set a good tone for the rest of the evening, for most of the rest of the evening.
Coach talked about that in his presser as well. So, again, Halvin Zella, 7 points, 3 from the field, 1 and 2 from the line, 1 offensive rebound, 1 assist, 2 fouls, 1 steal, 15 minutes played, plus 16 for Halvin Zella. He looked great tonight.
Yeah, he looked good tonight. I will also, though, again, I'm going to go like tie Kerr's shoes together the next time he tries to throw a pass to a big man run down the floor. Stop it!
He he did it, and the only thing that I could think of, I don't know if you remember that old Adam Sandler like CD back in the day, but where he was the goat, and he was like, "Man, you fucking wheezed that shit, man."
Yeah,
that's what it felt.
Stop it! He's thrown it to Chom a bunch of times too, and your center, you got to have awareness of who's running out in front. They can catch lobs. They cannot catch bullet passes out in front of the defense on like a wide receiver. Stop doing that. Baba can do that. Halvin, Chom can't do that.
This is the Halvin Zella we see, though, in bye games, and expectations have to be tapered when you play teams that are good. But this is a game that you can build. This is a game that you can build confidence on, and we'll see, because with McKinley out for whoever knows how long, you're probably going to need some break glass in case of emergency Halvin Zella minutes.
Yeah,
I'd imagine. Keep it going here. 3 points for Kerr Kriisa, 1 of 9 from the field, all threes. That's pretty much where we're at with him now. 2 rebounds, 1 of them offensive, 7 assists, 1 foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 22 minutes played, plus 28 for Kerr Kriisa.
He's got to start making some shots. He's taking good shots. Like, he's getting clean looks and missing. It's frustrating because he's a better shooter than that. If he was taking bad shot, and there was, I think, 1 or 2 out of those 9 that he probably could have passed up. There was one early off a kick out where the contest was right there. There's an offensive rebound. They kicked it out to him. I think he missed the 3. They got the offensive rebound. They kicked it back to him.
He did that
twice.
Two different
yeah.
sequences. Yeah.
The first one was wide open. Like, okay, wide open. Mm-hmm. Like, you love those offensive rebound kick out threes because the defense collapses. It's a kick out, so you're stepping into it. The second one, there was a guy right there with a hand in his face. Like, stop it. Yeah. What if he catches? He's gonna make threes. Like, Wes says that a lot. I don't believe him. Like with Abaya, I'm not buying that. I need to see this guy make a bunch of threes at the college level before I buy that. With Kerr, I've watched him make threes for 5 years. like a lot of them. So I want him to keep shooting. Maybe not 9, maybe 6, maybe 1 for 6 I can live with. 1 for 9, I'd probably prefer a little bit less.
All right, 3 points for Jalen Celestine, 1 of 4 from the field. Also, all threes, 1 offensive, 1 defensive, giving him 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 fouls, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 22 minutes played, plus 3.
His all-around game was fine. I thought he defended well. I'd like to see him rebound a little bit more. I'd like him in that 4, 5, 6 range where we talked about Abaya being. The shot was flat tonight. Like he's got to know that it's not coming out of my hand the way I want it to tonight.
Well, even if he doesn't, there's like 32 coaches on the Bearcat sideline at this point. Somebody speak up. You ain't got it tonight, big. You ain't got it tonight, big fella, and that's okay. You can still get out there and do some of the other things.
Yeah. He's going to take open ones, but he didn't take a ton tonight. 1 for 4. I'm not going to hate on him for, but there's a distinct difference in his shot when he's shooting it well and when he's not. That's what I've noticed through 11 games.
1 of 4 looks worse, though, when you've got Keyshawn Tillery 0 for 4, when you've got Kirk Risa 1 of 9, when you've got Sean Abayev 1 of 7. That's
sure. But that's not his fault.
No, but it's just a team effort. Keep it going. 2 points for Keyshawn Tillery. Speaking of him, 1 of 5 from the floor. Missed all 4 3-pointers he took. 1 rebound defensive. 4 assists, though. 9 minutes played, plus 5.
4 assists in 9 minutes. I like that. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. He's high energy, man.
Pretty well. Yeah, I like what he can become. But again, it's just one of those nights where nobody could get the 3 ball to hit the corner pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, the layup he made was nice. It was good.
Yep. Outside of that, you got 3 guys who have no points. Sincere Harris, he got 1 turnover, 3 minutes played, -1. You've got old Grant Derbyshire, who got his garbage minutes, 2 minutes plus 1. And Jordy Rodriguez, 0 for 2, missed his only 3-pointer, 1 offensive, 1 defensive rebound, giving him 2, 11 minutes played, -1. He's going to be out there 10 plus. He's got to be able to do more than 2 shots, 2 rebounds.
Sometimes though, Aaron, I'm okay with it. Like he's not going to be a major impact guy. Sometimes, especially you're low on numbers. Sometimes you just need a guy to go out there for 2 rotations and not hurt you. Like just go be a net neutral on the floor for 1 rotation in the first half and 1 rotation in the second half. Give a guy a breather and get back on the bench.
I think it'd be worth a little bit more, to me anyway, if he's able to start doing some of those things that Jalen Celestine does when he's not shooting well, and he's out there doing some things defensively and getting steals, finding a block, getting a couple rebounds. Like, you've got to be able to do some of those things. If you're as tall as he is, especially if you're going to be filling in spot 4 minutes, you certainly should have a rebound, 2 rebounds. He had 2 tonight, and that's okay. But I don't know. I want to see some more, just a little bit more. Just
sure. Anyway. I'm not saying that I'm happy with no points on 0-2 shooting in 11 minutes. I'm just saying sometimes a guy's role is to go in there, don't fuck us, and get us to the next TV timeout. That's just real talk.
That is blunt as you could be. Yeah.
Look, how many times have we seen a guy deep on the bench go in there in 4 minutes and the game goes from up 6 to down 3 because his guy starts cooking? We've seen it a lot. So
trying not to name names, but I had a Rolodex full going through my head.
just go play your 4 minutes in the first half and your 4 minutes in the second half, and hopefully we can put you back in after the final media timeout to finish the game because we're up 30.
Doug, he's not in the Josh Reed role. Josh Reed could at least play defense.
He's talking about what I just talked about. Like, go get us 4 minutes a half and, don't kill us.
That's everybody.
Yeah, I'll never forget the Lucas Atari era. That sucks. It's unfortunate with Lucas.
It does suck.
He had a knee surgery when he was in Brazil. When he got here and started going through the ramp up, he complained about his knee bothering him. They looked at it. It was really, really bad. Like, we can't go in and fix it bad. There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. It's all, whatever. I feel bad for the kid because it doesn't sound like he's going to get to really. No, I don't. He's done here, at least. Maybe he pops up somewhere else, but I think his knee was bad enough that they were like, we can't move forward with this. We can't fix it. So kind of it is what it is. Sucks, but what can you do? That's life sometimes.
44 points in the paint tonight, though. 11 second chance points on 13 offensive rebounds, 17 fast breaks.
I mean, you know what's impressive? They had 17 offensive rebounds and got 5 points out of it. That's ineptitude almost on their end. That's hard to do. To get 17 offensive rebounds and you only scrape out 5 points, a 2 and a 3, and that's it on 17 offensive rebounds.
See, I thought you were going to say it was impressive that they had 69 possessions on the Jizzle James night.
1.275 points per possession. Pretty good. As opposed to Arkansas State, 0.7, or Alabama State, 0.75 points per possession. You're going to win. You're going to win a lot of games when you're 1.27 and they're 0.75. I'm not an expert, but when you score that many points per possession and they score that few, I like your chances. You get an offensive rebound stat when you recover a block as well, right? Yeah, because that's considered a missed shot.
That's even missing 27 3-pointers.
If they miss 27 3-pointers on Sunday, Aaron, we're going to be in here probably talking about a loss.
Might get the doors blown off.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else?
Nope. It was a boring game. It was a boring podcast. At least you guys kept it lively with all the Jizzle jokes.
Oh, just exploding with excitement. That's going to wrap it up. Thanks, everybody.
Always
See you
wrap
guys
it up.
later. That's the Aftermath. Brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken. Right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya.